Further debate? The member for Barrie.
Thank you, Speaker. It's a distinct honour to stand and speak to this Act, Bill 52. It's not often we get a chance to stand in the Legislature and speak, I think, in commonality with one another, with all three parties. And this is something that certainly we're able to stand, I think, in unity in support of. And thank you to the member from Brainley-Gore-Malton for bringing it forward. I had the distinct honour and privilege of living overseas for several years, and I'm fully aware of what it takes to pick up, move somewhere else, and start to learn a different culture, try to become a part of it, and to try to become accepted, even though you're different. And you know, many of us who were born and raised here often forget that when we go somewhere else, we are that different culture. You know, the whole world isn't like what we see, especially in this bubble or in this city or even in the cities that we all represent. So any opportunity that we have to learn about each other's culture is fantastic. And you know, I also want to say and be clear that we are lucky that we live in a place that allows us to stand and talk about our differences and actually celebrate the differences that we have and realize that despite some of those differences, the important things are what we really have in common. And although we may have different paths, to get to one spot, I think that one spot is what we do all have in common. It's that we need to trust each other, respect each other, have more than tolerance for each other, but moreover, help each other achieve all the things we need to achieve in life. The important things like getting fed, having a home to live in, living in peace, and living in a culture that allows us to live in absolute peace without discrimination against us despite our race, religion, culture, creed, sexual orientation, any of those things. We all have those basic human rights, and we are very lucky to live in a place like Canada and Ontario where we are free to exercise all of those things. And that shouldn't go without saying, that we are lucky that we have this opportunity to stand here and actually talk about having a day like this for Sikh heritage. And that's not to say, you know, we'd also, you know, we need to talk about some of the things that the Sikh faith and culture has brought to us in Ontario. It's brought a lot of prosperity, it's brought a lot of caring, it's brought a lot of lessons. I had the pleasure of going to Gurdwara in Scarborough for the first time and was really, really surprised. And maybe I'm ashamed to say I was surprised at this, at the warmth that I was shown and the generosity that I was shown. And I really, really enjoyed being there and learning more about this culture. And the warmth and the tolerance they showed towards me and some of my ignorance that I had towards some of the cultural aspects. You know, admittedly, when I walked in, I was a little bit intimidated at first with all the different kind of rules and cultural things that I had to learn so quickly. But the patience that they showed me and the tolerance that they showed me is something that I think we all need to show back. And this is a great reminder, this bill, on how we can show our respect for the Sikh culture and religion, for what they've given to Ontario, and give that back and work in unison so we can have a better Ontario and our better communities altogether. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you.